become a farmer. All right. Yeah, you're late, Dave. You missed it. Been live for 3 minutes. It's all over.
Somebody's hosting the channel.
Bear with me. I need to get my chat window up. I don't have a ton of time, but I'll be able to stream for an hour or so. Where are you? Get back over there. There we are. Boom. Back to the game. So I've been messing around with this a little bit. I've got a couple different profiles, but I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to just start and like go through the tutorials and see what's new there. I've heard good things about them. So this is going to be Kerbo tutorials. There we go. Got a whole bunch of images now to choose from. Is there anybody wearing a fedora? That's what we got to check. That's pretty close. Baseball cap. Bunch of random stuff. Wait, what was that? There we go. Perfect. What's weird is you can't have any spaces in either your profile or your company name. So, we got that. Teeth are optional. Don't need no teeth. There we go. That'll work. Create profile. And this one we're going to do career. And yeah, we got the one map load. So they redid the UI. It's a lot cleaner. Oh, I don't have my wheel and everything hooked up. My back just can't take it. So we're just doing mouse and keyboard. If you've never had lower back problems, you can't understand how much any little movement, even in your feet, affects your lower back. Get to know all the details of your farm. This mission will take you on a guided tour of the most important buildings and functions on your farm. Excellent. We're going to do all the stuff. Moin, and welcome to your farm. Okay. That's German for howdy. It's called old age Kerbo. Yeah, well, I tore up my back when I was 23, so I'm not buying that. How's it going, Kiwi? We're going to take a closer look at stuff. We're going to do Control L. Oh, left control. Gotcha. I am ready for the tour. Go to the pasture. Whee! Alright, go to the pasture. The frame rate isn't going to be fantastic, but I cranked it up to ultra. Because why not? So it's decent, but it's not going to be fantastic. This is your pasture. Yeah. The weather is fine. You can bring your animals from the stable to the pasture. Okay. Go to the bullpen. Ooh, we're going to play some baseball. Put your bowls in here. You can put your bowls underneath. Underneath the roof, I guess. Yeah, there's the transport box. There's the cranking box. I don't think these are translated. I don't know. 5 bowls, yep, familiar with that. Go behind the stable. Leave the barn via the right barn door. Okay. I really hope at some point we can have the option to not have the doors automatically open. To your right is a liquid fertilizer tank. Alright. Store liquid fertilizer or water. We've got the slurry pump over there. Got it. Go to the slurry pump. Okay. Because I don't like that. I don't want to walk by here and the gate opens and my bulls escape. Soil bunker's located under the barn. Right. Go to the seed pallets. Alright, we're getting a little tour here. Over here, doggy. No. Oh, there we go. Now he's within range. How's it going, puppers? Okay, you have fun playing in the haystack. Oh, these are seed pallets. Okay, this is kind of new. These are your seed pallets. Here you can store surplus seeds in case you have bought too much. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. So I'm guessing it fills up with bags when you dump seed there. That's cool. We'll have to test that out. The title is updated. I changed the title from the dashboard. Title is showing correctly on my end. Showing correctly on Chatty. It's showing correctly on the Twitch dashboard. I don't know why it would be showing old for you, Kiwi Rob. Maybe refresh? Go to the Silage Silos. Alright, so we already learned something. I hadn't noticed those pallets had any kind of function there. So that's good to know. Got 2 silos. Yep. We can monitor from the control units. I've done that. I don't think there's anything new there. Yeah, just fill level, basically. Eventually there's going to be apparently a compaction heat map, but it's not implemented yet. Oh, you mean the overlay, not the title. Gotcha. Yeah, thanks. I hadn't noticed that over there. There we go. Thanks, guys. When you said title, I thought you meant stream title. This is your grain storage. Yeah. So we can go up top, and this is new here. We've got 2 spots to store dry fertilizer. It's making a lot of noise up here. 10 individual storage boxes. Each fit approximately 45,000 liters. So when we dump the grain in down there, it gets delivered to one of these 10 spots. Yeah, somebody's got a moderator out here. Go to the gas station. Okay. Here's the farm gas station. Here you can always refuel your vehicle fleet. There's a gas station over in town. Roger. So we don't buy fuel and store it here. We just buy fuel here. Be cool if you could actually bring fuel to your farm. Go to the pressure washer. Yep, here we can wash vehicles. Go to the machine hall. Most of the stuff I'm familiar with, but there is some new things. Plenty of space to accommodate most of your machines. Park under the shelter, right. Go to the workshop. I have a workshop? You can also park machines in the workshop. Through the door on the right side of the workshop, you'll enter the garage where you can park a smaller vehicle. Whoa! Oh, okay. I don't think we have, like, personal vehicles yet, but maybe there's something that's coming in the future. We got an inspection pit. Whoa! Camera's being all weird. I don't think there's a crouch function, so can't crouch down. Hey, Sergeant Smith. Yeah, it's a German style farm. Go into your house. Okay. Go to your PC. I'm at my PC. I'm streaming. Oh yeah, they added the fertilizer calculator here. Okay, so that's the only thing the computer does so far. And then here we can sleep. Does it matter how long I sleep? Let's sleep for an hour. It's all you need to know about your farm. Okay. Mission complete. Make my bed. Making your bed is the biggest waste of time and energy known to man. It serves absolutely no purpose. Now what do we do? I think there's other tutorials in here. Quests. Story. Hello. All quests. Huh. I thought they had like 50 tutorials they said on the home screen. Okay. Well, that was quick. Yeah, I had quite an issue with the military. That's why I got out of ROTC after about a month. I had the problems with authority and doing stupid crap that didn't make any sense. All right, we beat the game. We're done. Now there's got to be more to it than that. I wonder if I was actually supposed to sleep for 10 hours and I broke it. That could be. Let's go ahead and sleep for 9 hours. Maybe I broke it. No, it's just nighttime now. Sweet! Hey, Martin. Oh, there's tutorials around here? Oh, okay. See, they used to be over here. I thought that was all just part of the game now, but I guess not. Alright, well, let's sleep till morning time. At least it'll be daylight. Cool. So we have 500,000. I'm going to be saying dollars and stuff. I know it's not dollars, but whatever. And we have nothing. Starting from scratch. And playing in career mode, you can only have a certain amount of things until you level up. So I can only have 5 pieces of machinery. No animals, no employees. Nice. So I have to level up, I guess, before I can do anything. But anyway, let's do some of the tutorials. I wanted to kind of walk through this as a new player, even though I've played this since it came out as a tech demo. So we have certificates. This is new. Certificates are comprised of groups of tutorials. Okay. Complete certificates to unlock all scenarios. Okay. Player controls. Let's do it. Oh, is it? Uh-oh. It's loading stuff. So this load its own instance then for the tutorial. Welcome to the first tutorial. All right. Move forwards. Oh, this is hard, chat. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, we gotta go backwards now? Ah. Woo! Run to the target point. Do I have to drop and give him push-ups now? Go to the target point. I was just here. Go to the pasture. I already did this. Whee! Oh, it does have third-person view. We can admire our bald spot. Change the camera's perspective. Yep. Way ahead of you. Entice the bulls. That sounds dangerous. I thought I was supposed to learn how to be a farmer, not how to be a dumb tourist. Yeah, because that works. That's a pretty tame bull. Alright, go into the barn. Turn on the flashlight. Yeah. Go to field 14. Wonder what this unlocks. Down all, look at the grass. So on top, it's about 75% wet and just a little bit drier on the bottom. That's it. All right, cool. We learned all the controls. So we got 1 of 10 steps, right? Next tutorial, machine control. Okay. And you can go back to your save game. That's cool. So it fires up a whole new instance, so it doesn't mess up any of your gameplay. This tutorial is part of the certificate basics. Okay, so we can go to the next tutorial or to the next certificate. I think we want to go to the next tutorial. I think. I did do a little bit of hay in a test game, and it seems to work pretty well. The drying and whatnot. Walk to the door. Oh, it's 6 in the morning. Like, why is the lighting so weird? It's really early morning. Clear skies. Switch to the next vehicle. Okay. Sometimes you have to push tab twice. I don't know why. Switch back. Turn the motor on. Deactivate the parking brake. Steer left. Switch off the dipped headlight? Okay. I think they meant turn on the dimmed headlight, maybe? I'm not sure. A little bit of this might be lost in translation. Drive to the road. That I can understand. Change the camera perspective. Holy crap, it's loud out here. I'll drive around the barn. Let's get back in the cab. Drive to the silo. Hey, what's up, FAPSA? Yeah, version 1.0 came out today. It's still very much early access. They're just calling it 1.0, probably because the publisher wanted them to. It's nowhere near complete or finished on what was on the roadmap for Kickstarter. Attach. All right. Show you one thing they added. I didn't even realize they had added yet. Oh wait, the parking brake here is there. You can actually manually attach stuff. It's not the full manual attach like they're supposed to have eventually. But you can hop out and attach it if you want to. Drive to field 14. parking brake off. They did fix most of the sound level issues, I think. Although I haven't played it a ton yet. And they redid the rendering. I think the rendering looks really good. Like the materials on the tractors and stuff now. They look really good. Twitch probably doesn't do it justice. Alright, we're supposed to be folding this thing out. Just splat. It still needs a little work on the hydraulics. It is nice to have like actual hydraulic controls. It's a little rough if you just splat it down. Oh, we're done already? Okay. I guess it's just teaching us the controls. Alright. Completed. Radial menu, let's do it. Yeah, you're probably not on my Discord. I shared a whole bunch of screenshots earlier. The lighting is pretty spectacular in some cases. Right now, it's just kind of dark. On that tutorial, it was like 6 in the morning with no real light going on, so it looked kind of blah. Open the radial menu. Nope, I want to look at the steering wheel. So I don't know if it comes through in the twist compression. But these materials look really nice. And when it rains and like the ground gets wet and there's puddles, yeah, it looks really good. Alright, radial menu, select start motor. Switch to the 4th ring. Oh, that was the 3rd ring. Select the rotating beacon light. Yeah. The tractor lights are still not the greatest. See, the beacon lights are still kind of cheesy. They do reflect off stuff nicely, but... Assign this function to quick slot 5. I forget how to do that. Do you just press 5? Activate, assign... Oh. F, and then 5. Got it. Twitch does not do it justice. Yeah, it looks great. Like I'm playing in 1080p on Ultra. One of the moderators on the Discord said that this release version is on, like, I forget what he said, version 7 maybe of the C4 engine. But anyway, they're moving to Vulkan, so soon the engine is going to be able to use Vulkan. So that, according to them, that'll help a lot with the performance, so we'll see. And on my machine, 1.0 is just a little bit better performance than what the previous Steam patch that we had. Folded in, yeah, okay, sorry, I got to talking. But I have an absolute beast of a computer, and it struggles to play it on Ultra. And I can play Star Citizen, max out settings, no problem. Switch back to the vehicle. 4th ring. Switch it off. Attach the seeder. All right, we did it. So if you're just tuning in, Cattle and Crops 1.0 came out today, and I'm just running through the tutorials because they've completely redone them. And I've been playing this for a long time, but there is a few new things here and there. And I kind of want to just run through the tutorials and see how they were. So that's what we're doing. You can use the Autopilot, yep. Open the mini-map. Set a waypoint. Go forth and drive. So this is the AI driving. Look, Ma, no hands. Nobody's driving the tractor. One thing to note, I always play with physics on realistic, and my tractors were like sliding around and doing weird stuff. But I found out on the Discord, in the release version, medium physics is the old realistic physics, and realistic physics is like a new experimental that's not done yet. So if you want realistic physics, set your physics in the settings to medium, not realistic. If you have it on realistic, like, you'll skid, and there's just weird stuff going on. Medium feels pretty good. Well, that was easy. No, it's not farm sim physics. It's better than farm sim physics, except for traction on the ground. They said something like that it's using all the masses, but it's not scaling something, so tractors slide on the ground. With cruise control, yeah. Cruise control apparently starts your tractor for you. Doesn't turn off the parking brake though. Stage 2, this tractor... Yeah, this tractor shows you on the dash your cruise setting. And we're on cruise 3, which is 50. Stop! Hey, Reiner. Hey, Scruff Dog. Yield guidance system. Is it the GPS cruise? I'm not sure what you mean, Scruff Dog, but no. Yeah, it's not that fancy, but the field guidance system is kind of what you're talking about. But between the autopilot and the field guidance system, you can pretty much do that. Field guidance system is a parallel control system that helps you drive along your tracks in the field as straight as possible. Yep. Alright, so we're going to open the menu. Turn it on. Activate it. Align the track lines with the edge of the field. I'm going to actually move that over a little bit. Close the menu. Drive to the first track. I'm going to use the in-cab controls just because I can. Yeah, we're going to lower that down. Whoa! Turn on the cruise control. If it told me to turn it on, to activate it, I missed that. So I went ahead and activated it myself. No new machines, Reiner. Well, they added a tow bar, so you can tow 2 tractors. And they added a roller to smash down the shaft in the silo. So when I'm running this, I usually have that turned off, but Yeah, you can have it turned on. They never told me to turn on the auto track steering, or I missed it. I might have to do this tutorial again. See if there's a bug there. Hey, look, we're rolling downhill. It's almost like there's physics in a farm game. Switch to the second track. Yep. Piloted spaceships with less buttons. I don't think there's any cockpit display that tells me that the auto steer is enabled. If you're in external view, the little steering wheel icon down there that's blinking on and off in the lower right, that tells me it's on. Am I disappointed? No, why would I be disappointed? I had completely realistic expectations that this would just be another patch. And they're calling it 1.0 because reasons. So no, I'm not disappointed. I got pretty much what I expected. Another patch. Hopefully on the road to completion. Now, am I disappointed that they've missed a lot of their Kickstarter goals and they're off of release by like 3 to 4 years? Sure. That I'm disappointed in, but it is what it is. Oh, it's wanting me to... Oh, I see. Okay. So it was telling you that you could just follow the lines. But you can also turn this on. Okay, I gotcha. So it's not a bug in the tutorial. It just worked differently than I expected. It was wanting me to manually follow the lines. Ain't got no time for that. So lines show up even with the HUD turned off. Got it. Yep, the vehicle stays on the track by itself. Indeed. Horn might still be a little loud. So somehow I got out of sync with the tutorial. Because it wants me to go there. I think I got ahead of the tutorial. Alright. Yeah, we already did this, so I'm just going to buzz down there. Yeah, I got ahead of the tutorial. My bad. Speed cultivating. There we go. All done. Field guidance system 2. Okay. Multiplayer? Yeah, I'm not holding my breath for multiplayer. If they ever add multiplayer, great. But who knows? More advanced settings. Okay. This is going to probably walk us through like offsets and that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to pay more attention to the tutorial this time. So we got a big sprayer here. I don't know that they're planning for more than one map, Dave, for the base game. You're welcome to make your own maps, though. Open the menu, right? Increase the work width with the button. Sprayer's work width should be 28 meters. You can also just type in here. The maze is already pretty tall. You can also change the visualization height of the field guidance system. Indeed. So you can raise that up so you can see it. That's what that was telling you. Because it's in the corn. Drive to the first lane. That was the wrong button. There we go. On the sprayer. Fertilize the first lane. Off we go. So you can kind of see some of the corn stalks bending out of the way. Some of them are getting destroyed. Did I not line that up very good? I didn't line it up very good, did I? Unfortunately, the crop doesn't follow how you planted it. It's always aligned a certain way, just like it is in Farming Simulator. So if you wanted to go down rows, you'd have to be driving at like a 40-degree angle. I assume you want me to stop here. So you can see we made a track down through the corn there. Enter the MB track. Okay. I was going to show us how to plow. FGS doesn't quite line up with the field border. Instead of lining up the vehicle, again, you can just offset it using the highlighted buttons. Plow is slightly offset to the vehicle. You will need to adjust. Yeah. How far do we need to adjust it? There we go. Offset of 50 should be just enough. Alright. Plow sides need to be switched from each lane, from left to right and vice versa. This means the offset has to be flipped as well. Enable the auto switch. Okay. That will flip the offset for us. Enable auto steering. And drive to the first lane. Alrighty, so the plow is a little bit to the left of the tractor. So the blue line is our offset. So we'll be lined up. It's the theory anyway. Looks like it might be following the blue line. I used to be able to open the roof of the... Ah, there we go. Sound gets a little weird. Not sure what's making the sound be all weird. I'm not running any mods right now, Reiner. I have in the past. So it just depends on what you want. There's some good mods out there. I don't know if they'll need to be updated for 1.0. I haven't really kept up with the mods. If you go to nexusmods.com, you can find cattle and crops mods there. There's also some, I think, that might be just on the forums. You can see the offset switch to the left. Yep, your tire will now drive in the furrow of the first, or of the last lane. Lower the plow, off we go. You can see we are driving right down the furrow of our first pass. Congratulations! Alright, that's all there is to that. Excellent. Alright, we're almost through the first steps. You've completed the certificate driving 2. Okay. Next tutorial, cab control. Pretty sure I've got a good handle on that. We'll walk through it. Many machines and counter crops have functions on and in the machine that can be operated with cursor control. Right. Okay, so we gotta get in. Start the tractor. Look at how to attach the implement using cab controls. Drive in front of the trailer. Okay. Yeah, I can't vouch for Mod Hoster. All I can vouch for is Nexus, because that's... I think it's Nexus. Or is it Mod... No, you're right. It's Mod Hoster. My bad. I was thinking of Flight Sim mods. Yeah, you're right. It's modhoster.com. I got confused. I think the folks that run Mod Hoster actually work on cattle and crops. Alright, so we're going to attach to here. Wink. That was easy. Yay! Yeah, these are pretty basic tutorials, but I wanted to run through them all. Yeah, I think it's actually cnc.modhoster.com. We'll take you right to the cattle and crops mods. Open the controls info. Yeah. Close the controls info. Open the map. Set a waypoint on the map. You can zoom in and out of the mouse using the mouse wheel. Yeah. Follow player is checked. Yeah. Close the map. It's just walking us through. That increases the time scale, the sleep button. Set the forward amount to 10 days and 3 hours. Okay, so I'm going to sleep for 10 days, 3 hours. God, we're traveling through time. I haven't really looked into cattle and crops mods since I did my playthrough. And that's been a long time ago, at least a year. So I don't know what's available. I don't know what works with 1.0. Click the weather button. I didn't know you could click that. Hey, I learned something. Yeah. Got a calendar. Click on the money amount. Hey, look at that. It goes to your balance. Close the finance menu. I'm trying to. There it goes. When the vehicle in the outside view, you find a speedometer. Yep. Cargo status bar above the speedometer. Yeah. So you can see here, it tells us what we have in the trailer. Here we actually have 2 trailers. So we got barley in one and wheat in the other. DUN done. Game menu operation. We're flying through these tutorials. Eventually we'll probably get to some farming stuff. And a heads up, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I will have to get off here in maybe half hour to an hour and do dinner, family time, that kind of thing. And then I'll be back later tonight with some more cattle and crops. Just a heads up. I had a little bit of time between done with work and dinner time, so I wanted to fire up the stream and hop on here for a bit. Open the game menu. Tractors category, yep. Engine power. Ah, you can sort by engine power. I hadn't actually used that menu. They got that working. Select the 940. Buy one, okay. And now that's in our fleet. Now we're going to sell it again. Well, that was quick. Go to the animals menu. This is just going to walk us through all this stuff. Select an animal. So each bull has a weight, health, age, barn. And of course it's a bull. Click the employees tab. Select a worker. We're going to hire Agnes. Looking good, Agnes. Over to the employees section, but it's called staff. Select a worker. Dismiss. Bye, Agnes. It's nice knowing you. Bank. Take out a loan. Here you can specify the size of loan you want or how long you want to pay it back. Okay. Take out a loan. Repay the loan. Right? No. Must be a switch to the trader. Okay. Just walking us through everything to do on here. Calendar. On the... Okay. It's just rocking through here. So if you haven't seen the calendar before, the current day is always on the furthest left. And then it's got the rest of the week out in front of it. And the little symbols are the weather forecast. Sunny, light clouds, heavy clouds, and rain. So you can kind of just follow through what the weather forecast is. Much like real weather, it doesn't always happen that way. I went through, I think, 3 different rain symbols with no rain on my other test playthrough. Click the Fields tab. Field 3. Buy Field 3. Now we own Field 3. Achievement section. Alright. That's where we can look at all the different achievements. Close the menu. Completed. All right, we got first steps completed. You've completed certificate basics. Is that good? I don't know what that got us, but now we can go to Disc Harrow. Sure. One thing I was hoping they would get in 1.0 was soil compaction, plowing. Right now, there's no reason to plow or cultivate. It's not modeled. Water isn't modeled either. Rain doesn't seem to have any. At least it doesn't change on the field. I don't know if rain has any effect, but it doesn't change the soil wetness. Hopefully, all that stuff will eventually get done. All right, we're going to get in this tractor. Attach the Rebel. I'm just going to use keyboard shortcuts. Drive to field 15. That was down there. I assume since it has that waypoint, I can just hit in. Yeah, and it'll drive me there. It'll drive me to where it wants me to go. For the ultimate in laziness. Seems like the autopilot might need a little tuning, or we might need to wait on the front. Whee! Hang on, everybody. But we have a weight on the front. Yeah, autopilot needs a little bit of tuning, I think. Alright, let's turn off the autopilot. Just about got into a self-induced oscillation there. Hold it out. Cultivate the first track. Oh, it set up the track for us. That was nice. I can just turn on auto steer. Disc harrows use convex plates to loosen the top layers of earth. Yep. They cut into the earth, but shallower than a plow. We can look here. Another thing, you can just, if you have your cursor up, you can just click on the field in your mini-map, and it'll open that field here. So it's showing it as like cultivated, but there's no, the loosening or deep loosening, the actual plowing, I don't think is in yet. Never seems to change. And this wetness here is what I was talking about. This wetness never changes. It's always 270 liters per square meter. Oh, stop. Drive through this other field. It doesn't stop at the end of the track. So we can turn on visualization here. It'll show, it updates. And it also updates on the mini-map, though it's a little harder to see. One thing I noticed when I was testing out the hay earlier, the grass changes color with how dry it is. Just slightly, but it's just enough you can tell it's drying out. Thought that was pretty cool. That's all we need to know about disc cultivating. Alright, we'll skip that. Reversible plow. We just kind of learned about the plow. Let's see what it says about the plow, though, since it's actually not needed at all. So we have to load a new scenario for that. What's up, kitty cat? Just chilling? Alright, you have fun. Sometimes the cat will meow. It's like deja vu all over again. Oh, remember how you used to be able to just drive through trees? Clunk. Those have collisions now. I don't think they have collisions for the AI. Like when the AI is working, they drive right through them. But for the player, they have collisions. And I believe that's actually a setting you can turn off. Hold out the plow. Okay. The plow is an implement that digs slightly into the side of the vehicle. Oh, it digs slightly to the side of the vehicle. The plow must always point in the same direction and around a field work, away from the initial field edge. Right. We were pointing away from the edge. Wants me to rotate the plow. Now we're pointing towards the initial field edge. So I'm confused. All right. We're going to use auto steer. Oh, maybe it meant the offset needs to point away. I was thinking it should plow away, but yeah, that's right. I was thinking it should lay the soil over away, but that wouldn't be right. They're rough going down through here. This is one of the cool features. A little hard to adjust when you're bouncing around, but you can adjust the mirrors. I bet you're going to want me to reverse the plow. Should drive right down the furrow. Doing a lot better job plowing than I could do on my own. So what kind of performance are we getting here? Yeah. 43. 44 FPS, something like that. And that's on Ultra. Hopefully they can get that sorted. It's usually worse in the cab, depending on the tractor. And depending on how many mirrors are in view. Like there, all three mirrors are in view. We lost like 10, 12 FPS. Because of the mirrors. Okay, we're going to skip that. Headland. Confirm with continue. We're going to learn all about headlands. It's cool. Essentially two types of headland, and their use depends on the work stage. When harvesting, the headland is created in a circle around the field, so the field lands can be cultivated afterwards. We'll learn more about that in the threshing grain tutorial. In this example, we're focused on soil cultivation. Okay. We're doing a U-shaped headland used for turning, which I don't understand, but okay. So how do you turn down there? I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, it's actually showing us. Wow. Look at that. Oh, because they're going that way. That's a weird way to do it. Why wouldn't you go the long way? Okay, I see what they're doing now. Just they're working the short width, whereas normally you would work the long width. Okay, then you do the headland last. Interesting. Okay. So I've got that marked with purple. Interesting. It kind of makes sense. It's just, it's kind of weird that they're going this direction. I guess the field is almost square, so it probably doesn't really matter that much. Turn into the next track in 3 moves. Okay, so it wants us to do like a Y turn. Something like that. Not the neatest job ever. Oh yeah, it wants us to do a Y turn here. I don't know what it's actually called. There we go. That was lined up a little better. We have to cultivate this whole thing. I think it picked a small field. It's all if I think four-wheel drive is engaged. Yeah, I see the little symbol up there. Oh, no I don't. That's a different symbol. There's a symbol. I can see it now. The wheel's moving. So if I hit that. Yeah, okay. Four-wheel drive is on by default. Got it. Tractor gets right with it going downhill. We cultivate a little faster. There we go. We'll use cruise too. Did you do outside view for a while? I kind of like driving from the cab. We'll mix it up. Weird. You have to hold the horn button down. Okay. Almost done. Easy tractor. Drive into the first headland track. Turn into the inside headland track and reverse to the edge of the field. Oops. Okay. I got ahead of it what it wanted me to do. So you can see it gets rid of our tire tracks. Now what kind of a turn does it want me to do? Do I come down here and then back up a little bit? Kind of just switched all that automatically. I think I'm doing what it wants. The thing about these European tractors, they sure turn a lot sharper than most US tractors. At least it seems that way. Hey Bam, what's up? We got going just a hair fast because we were going downhill quite a bit. Alright, one more turn. I think we're done cultivating. No, don't do that. I think we got most of it. DUN done. Interesting. So we got 3 of 5 complete for the field work. Maize seed. All right. See if we can get those 2 done before dinner time. Or be certifiable. I mean, certified. It is crucial to pick the right time for sowing. Okay. Now, do we actually have to pay attention to the soil temp? Is that in? That might be actually in. I didn't know that. Drive to the farm cooperative. We got to drive all the way over there? Oh, we're here. I thought we were at the farm. I can drive 53 meters. We got a seeder on the back. Planter, I guess. We're doing corn. We want 600 liters for this tutorial. Okay, got it. And we're doing maize kernel seed. Fill her up. Oh, we're in the Deutschfahrer. 7250 TTV. Apparently this tractor streams on Twitch. Drive to field 48. How about I just push in? Let you do the driving. It's going to drive to that waypoint. Will it just drive to the next one? Let's find out. Oh, it's going to slowly approach that one. Oh, that's field 48. Got it. But maybe it's around here somewhere. Yeah, I thought it felt slower. We've dipped down into the... Ooh, below 30 there for a second. Low to mid 30s here in town. Depending on where we're looking. A pretty big hit on shadows, maybe because of all the houses. Alright, I know where we're going, so I'm going to take over. You were talking about soil temperature. Is that even... I don't think soil temperature is even a thing. Yeah, we've got air temperature. We don't have soil temperature. So that was just fluff. I didn't think they had soil temperature in here yet. Lower the implement. Roger. Turn on the seeder. Okay. Seed the first track. Can do. Don't think those work. Using precision seeding with a radius of 75 centimeters. Okay. Lots of little bits and pieces. Hey, Chancellor. It's going alright. I've just been running through all the tutorials, because I heard they had redone them all. Learned a thing or two new, but mostly I already knew everything. I'm curious to see if this unlocks anything like XP wise in career mode. And so far it's just been cropping, no cattling. This has a different horn. Still got a stutter when you turn lights on. It's not quite as bad as it used to be. If that's front work lights, that's rear work lights. There we go. Get all the lights on. Hey, Ambassador for Christ. It's going alright, man. How's it going for you? Just working our way through the cattle and crops tutorials. Open the field menu. Okay. Activate the ground visualization. Ah, here we go. Right, close the menu. That's all we need to know about seeding. Alright, we learned it all. This game is not yet multiplayer. It's planned, but it's not yet there. No, we're not going to sow the rest of the field. We're going to skip that. Seeder is not completely empty. The remaining seed can be stored at the farm for later use. I was going to show us how to store seed. Drive to the farm. Cool. Let's turn this back off. There's a little bit of a performance hit for that. Does it have us going all the way to the farm? It does. All right. Autopilot engaged. Yeah, multiplayer was always supposed to be planned, but they took it out at 1.0 after many, many delays. But it's supposed to come after 1.0. We'll see. Time will tell. I think I backed this on Kickstarter for like 30 bucks. I got just the single pack or whatever, so I've got my money's worth. I really hope they can finish it because it has a ton of potential to be an actual farming simulator rather than an arcade game. So I hope they get it finished and realize their vision. But it's definitely not finished. In my opinion, it's still very much early access. It doesn't stutter too bad. It needs some more optimization. Of course, I'm running on Ultra. I've got a pretty beast machine, so frame rate could be better if I turned it down a little bit. But I wanted to play on Ultra just to see how well it would do. I do like this autopilot feature. Just tell it where to go and off it goes. It's pretty nice. Check with the wifey. see what we're doing for dinner. My son was wanting to go out to eat, but I don't know if we're doing that. Drive alongside the seed boxes and stop. Alright, let's turn off autopilot. Yeah, competition is always good, Chancellor. So this feature I have not used yet. I think this is new for release. I don't remember seeing these pallets here before, but I might have just missed it. So this is our seed storage. I assume it's going to put bags there on the pallet as we unload, but let's see what happens. It's emptying the seeder. I don't know if they're... Oh yeah, look, we got bags. There we go. So that's where our seed gets stored when we're done with it. That's kind of cool. I mean, you wouldn't pour the seed back into bags, but it is what it is. I used to always dump it in the grain storage, so this is a better option. Yeah, it magically turns into little bags. Neatly stacked on a pallet. I'm okay with that. You'll notice it's actually stacking them correctly. See, I don't know if you can see it on Twitch. See how they're stacked offset? That's how you actually stack bags on a pallet so they don't fall off. So that's a nice little touch. That's how I've always seen it done anyway, growing up around feed stores and stuff. So your pile doesn't fall apart. If you're just throwing them on there and wrapping them with plastic, it might not matter. Now let's see what happened to the maize we sowed. Whee! Traveling through time. The results speak for themselves. There we go. We grew some corn. Got one more to get our certificate. Next tutorial. Not sure. It's not super clear, like... Okay, so this and this is the same? I guess. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, Ambassador, I've done all the tutorials and stuff before, but they've completely redone it, and there's like a certificate system and stuff like that. So I just wanted to run through everything just to check them out. See what all was new. Yeah, we're going to sow some grain. We're going to fill this up with seeds. And so far, so good on the tutorials. I haven't run into any bugs yet. Knock on wood. Alright, so we want to select wheat seed. And we need around a full seed load for the whole field. Alright, fair enough. So this is actually 2 units. Oh, does it still stop filling if you hop out? We'll check that out. So this is kind of like a harrow cultivator, and then it's got this seeder unit attached to it. They work in conjunction. I hear that filling up. We'll check it. There's also a fertilizer calculator over here. One thing that's neat, If you walk up to the side, you can't get in the tractor because you can't get in that way because of the arms and stuff. You have to come to this door. I quit. Still got another 270 liters to go. It's the same way at the farm. If you're dumping out or something, you have to stay in the tractor, which is kind of weird. Howdy, Darren. How's it going? I don't think there's any DLC. At least not yet. I know it wants me to go that way on the secondary road, but I'm going to take the main road around. The pathfinding doesn't take into account main or secondary roads. Right now I'm using mouse and keyboard. And yeah, Chancellor, I wish we could get a US farming sim as well, but hey, it's a farming sim, I'll take it. I do have a wheel and pedals and shifter and track hour and joystick and all that stuff. I just don't have it set up right now. This game is quite fun with all that. It's very immersive. It drives really nice. It feels like you're driving a big heavy tractor. It doesn't feel like you're driving a styrofoam tractor like in Farm Sim with no like weight to it. Although Farm Sim 19 is a little better in that regard. Might have to get this game. Well, go in with your eyes wide open. It's not finished. It's very I don't want to say limited, but it's not complete, for sure. It will probably run like crap unless you have a beast of a computer. So just be aware. Do your research on any game. Fold out the implements. Drive up to the field. I don't want to discourage you from buying it, but I want you to make an informed decision. Alright, turn on the seeder. Lower down, seed the first track. We're going to use auto steer. I'm running an i9 9900K, an RTX 2080 Ti, 64 gigabytes of RAM. And granted, I'm on Ultra, but I'm getting, 30 to 40, sometimes 50 FPS. So I know some people with decent gaming rigs, it's barely playable on, so definitely do your research. So how fast can we go? Is 12 going to be too fast? Hey Darren, there's been quite a few mods for a long time, but I don't know if they have to be updated for 1.0 release. But you can go to cnc.modhoster.com, and there's also some mods I think that might only be on the forums. So check out the Cattle and Crops forums. There's other tractors and harvesters and implements. There's quite a bit of modding activity. I did it's been probably a year or so ago, I did a 20-part YouTube series on cattle and crops. All the different things you could do. And I used mods in that series if you want to check that out. It's on my YouTube channel. Oops, did I turn that off? Might have accidentally hit B, I did. Accidentally hit B as well. There we go. Hit V and B at the same time, so I got all turned it off. It's not good. There you go. Thanks, Dave. There's a link to the YouTube channel there. There's a playlist. I think it's 20 episodes of Cattle and Crops. And I've done a lot of other videos, too, just of the various updates and things. But that was a whole series where I did all the farming and the cows and pretty much everything there was to do in Cattle and Crops. Oh yeah, we were doing crews too, weren't we? Crank up the speed a little bit here. There was a bunny rabbit. See the bunny rabbit? You see him on Twitch? They added wildlife. I've seen bunnies and deer. I'm not sure if they've added anything else. Oh, it wants me to check the field. There we go. There we are. Here's all we need to know about seeding. No, we'll skip that. Sure, we'll go do this. Drive to the farm. There he goes. Yeah, catch you later, Chancellor. I'm probably going to be stopping for dinner here for too long. I'm not sure the wife hasn't answered me back yet. Then I'll be playing this more later this evening after dinner and some family time. Yeah, some of the mods back then were a little iffy. I'm not sure where we're at now with mods. I haven't really checked in on them since that series. There's been a lot of activity from the modders. I'm going to turn that visualization back off. They redid parts of the map, like the dealership here is filled out a little more. Stuff like that. I do really like how the trees and the bushes and everything follow the seasons. That's really cool. It's got a lot going for it. I just hope they can finish it. You're driving too slow. I'm going to take over. We've added like little rocks and stuff around just to give the map a little more detail. There's actually some big rocks. Like there's a rock there. I found out those actually have collision on them. I ran into one of them on my farm. Pedal to the metal. It's a loud tractor. Top inside. Whoa, she's getting a little squirrely here at speed. Do we have anybody coming? Let's hope not. Here we go! Speed demon. I'm curious to see if the bags are like a different color or anything. Oh no, it's got the... Yeah, this is a new like map instance. They were kind of green, weren't they? Brown, like tan and green. See if these are any different looking. There we go. Speaking of Mrs. Kerbo, that's probably Mrs. Kerbo. Sorry, I had to check in with the wifey. We are going out to eat, so I need to wrap this up here in about 15 minutes. That looks like the same color of seed bag. So, what's it say on there? It's in German. When this is done unloading, we'll hop out and take a quick look. Hey, Rubber Burner. 1.0 is looking like just another incremental patch. It's exactly what I expected. Few little new things. Hopefully we keep on getting updates. I still want to play the game I backed on Kickstarter. So what I've been doing is just running through the tutorials, because those are all completely redone. And there's like a certification system that unlocks, I think, other tutorials or something like that. So I've just been running through the tutorials. One new thing is you can unload seed here at your farm now. It's got these pallets, and it stacks seed bags as you unload. Yeah, we're going out to eat, Aaron. My son was in cross country this year, and for his last race the other day, I told him if he got in the top 3, we could go out to eat wherever he wanted. So he came in 3rd, which was awesome. The only 2 kids he didn't beat are the 2 that like always win. They've done this their whole life, and this is the first time he's ever done like any kind of running other than just playing. And he got pretty consistently like top 3, top 5. So super proud of him. He did great. Now let's see what happened to the weed we sowed. No, I want to look at this bag real quick. Wait, get out. Oh, I can't get over there. I think it just says seed. Yeah, I think, isn't that just seed? Setgut? I think they're just generic bags. I don't think they change between seeds. Not on lockdown? No, not really. It doesn't. I mean, there's some places that are closed and they have like the tables spaced out, but no, it's pretty much pretty normal here. Okay, so you can load from each pallet. Load back in. Cool. All right, continue. All right, the wheat sprouted. Yay! We got our fieldwork certificate. What does that mean? I have no idea. So if I go back to my save game now, let's see if that did anything for me. I don't think it does. I think you have to do like the in-game missions to get XP and stuff. Yeah, Dave, my kids are doing Virtual Academy, so full-time from home. But you can choose to go in, and if you go in, it's like every other day. I think Wednesdays everybody's full-time virtual, and then they have like A days and B days. But we figured it'd just be simpler, since I already work from home anyway, to just have them full-time. They wouldn't have to worry about, or, you know, are they going to school this day or that day or whatever. So we're still on 5 machines. We still can't do animals. We still can't get the apps. So the tutorials don't give you XP or anything. Kind of expected. We have to do the in-game stuff. So how do we do in-game stuff? Tutorials. Like there's no active quest. So I guess I just have to wait until we get stuff. All quests. All quests. Yeah, see there's just nothing here. Completed. Oops. I'm not sure what the difference between completed and done is. Yeah, there's just the welcome to your farm. There's nothing else active yet. So I guess we just have to farm with our 5 pieces of machinery somehow. And get something going. We can't get any animals yet. We have to level up, I guess. And we can't hire any help. So this is career mode. You can also play in sandbox mode where everything's unlocked. It doesn't look like there's a restriction on owning fields. So 14 is cheap. Let's buy that. It's right by the farm. It has nothing planted in it. We have achievements. Oh, I did get some achievements. Yay! So I'm not sure how we level up other than just playing the game. That's not super clear from looking in here. Now I know from past experience that as time passes, you'll get quests that pop up to like go do various things. Yeah, I know, kitty. I know. Yeah? So let's fast forward. It's the 2nd of, was that April? January, February, March, April? Yep. Let's fast forward like a week. See if anything pops up. Just out of curiosity. So we had a thunderstorm in there somewhere. Trees are leafing out a little more. It'll quit playing the rain sound eventually. So now we got messages over here. What do we have? Anything? Nope, it said 5. It lied to me. Now do we have any quests? Nope. Huh, alright. So if you could only have 5 pieces of equipment, does that include implements as well? Let's test that theory. So let's say I wanted to start farming. I have nothing. Cat, I'm trying to do a stream here. Yeah. Get out of here. So we need a tractor, obviously. That's 83,000. The little bitty guy is really cheap. It's only 25,000, but it's pretty limited. $35,000. These Mercedes are really cheap. So let's get like a 1,400. And then if I was going to plant stuff, so I can get 4 more things. It just seems really limited. So let's say we were going to plant corn to feed our cows. Does it differentiate between seeders and planters? It does not. That's for grain. There we go. There's our corn planter. Purchasing or renting this vehicle requires the completion of the scenario from seed to harvest. Oh, there's scenarios. What's the scenario? How do I do that? Is that in the tutorials? Didn't finish driving, I guess, somehow. Where's scenarios? I'm confused. But okay, we can't buy that one yet. Got it. We can buy the baby one. Let's buy that. But then, are we going to have to... I don't think we can get this done with just 5 machines. require some planning. We can plant corn, but Perceiving winter is coming. What are these scenarios? So I can't even fertilize my crops? Okay. I wonder if the scenario is something that pops up as a quest. Don't think that's in here. Huh. I'm going to do some research. I don't know how to play this in career mode. I don't know how you're supposed to make do with... You can't even fertilize your crops. Is there anything in here about... Nope, stop it. Driving? Why didn't this finish? Huh. All right, folks. I don't know. I don't know what the scenarios are, unless they're the pop-up quests that used to pop up occasionally. It doesn't look like I can even really do much in career mode. Sleep for another week. And it's raining. Get that going for us. New vehicle bought, yeah. I'm just curious if any quests are going to pop up. Doesn't really look like it. Huh. Well, I'm not going to save. We'll just come back to that. I'm going to have to do a little research. I don't know how career mode is supposed to work. It seems way too limited. But anywho, I'm going to break for dinner and some family time, and then probably in like 2 to 3 hours, I'll be back here with some more cattle and crops, and we'll either go to sandbox mode, or if I figure out career mode, we might start like a Twitch career mode. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.